What's up people, welcome to another Arcane afternoon. The Scavenger Hunt event is live. This is a new event and it goes on for 1 week. To be able to play this event, you first have to do a scavenger hunt, and you can see all of the items when you click on the scroll at the top of your screen. Here you can see all of the items that you need to find in Arlor. If you find all 11 of these items here, you will get the scavenger badge, and if you find all 11 of these items here, you will get the scavenger title. But before you can start the scavenger hunt, you first have to talk to the NPC in Windmoor here, and now you can start the scavenger hunt. So I will now quickly show you where you can find all of these items. The first item is the rubber ducky, and you get it if you sit in a bathtub. You can do this in the guild hall or in any house. The Witless manifesto item you get in Windmoor from Quimby the Witless. Just talk to the NPC and you will get the item. The next item you can find in the tavern in Windmoor. Here you want to talk to the tavern keeper and you will get the Arlorian ale item. Then we go to the city of Crag, and here you just want to shoot one of the cannons to get the cannonball. And then we move right over to Sir Spencelot, and here you can buy the golden seal for 100 gold. The Masquerade Mask item you get from the Voxel NPC in the city of Kellis. The Dream Elixir item you get in Elite Mausoleum, Timekeeper's Crypt. Here, right at the start of the map, you can see Ashera and he will give you the elixir. Then we go to the Orc in Garetta Village. Just talk to him and he will give you the empty Orc chest. The Jewel Crown you get from the King in Glintstone. The model ship item you get on the side map of Paradise Pier, the Dragon's Jewel. The ultralight fishing rod you get right at the bottom of Paradise Pier. Then the fiery torch you get in Chancel of Light from the Lightbearer Rabisha. And the next item is also in the Chancel of Light. Just go inside of the building and talk to the archivist Tristan and he will give you the Alorian archive. The tarnished Merkstone you can buy from the vendor in Festafang Outpost. The miner's pickaxe you find in Varden Valley Town from Buddy. Then the jeweler's powder you actually have to craft, so go into your crafting menu and search powder. This powder takes 1 day to finish, so make sure you start crafting this as soon as possible. The Warsong item you get from the story token NPC in Traveler's Outpost. So for the next item you need to go to the Zodia's Vault, and here you do need to be Zodia's Advocate rank, which you get at 5000 points. These points you can get the fastest just by doing daily quests and Zodia's. The daily quests can give you 250 to 500 Zodia's points each, so this is by far the fastest way you can get those points. When you have 5000 points you can go to this vendor and buy this souvenir shell for 10 fathoms. And now we finished all of the easy items. There's now 4 more difficult items left. It's the Monster Bone and the Monster Claw and the Monster Skull and the Piggy Bank. Alright, so the Piggy Bank you can loot from any gold chest in the game. It probably took me about 50 chests to open until I got the Piggy Bank, so it will take you a while to get it. Then the Monster Claw you can get from any mini boss in Zodia's. You can just keep remapping all of the Zodia's maps. All of them do have mini bosses. Just keep playing over and over. It probably took me about 30 runs to get it, so it really does take a while. Then the Monster Bone I got from one of the mobs in the 4th map of the Zodia's, the Sanctuary of Secrets. This one also took a while to loot. And the last item is the Monster Skull, and this one took me quite a while, probably about 50 runs. And this one you can loot from bosses in Zodia's. Here you can also just keep remapping all of the Zodia's maps. I've also seen players loot the Monster Skull from Rahab and also from Mechanubis from Catacombs. So just keep playing one of these Zodia's maps and eventually you will get it from one of the bosses. So when you found all of the items, you will get the badge and the scavenger title, and you can now return to the NPC in Windmoor. Here you talk to him and he will immediately put you into the event map. This event map is a daily quest, so you can only play this event map once a day. And here you just need to protect the Ritan the Tinker NPC and just kill the mobs. It's really not that difficult. And for completing this map, you will get 1000 event tokens. I'm not sure what happens if you lose in this daily quest. if you can maybe redo it or you maybe just get less tokens. At the end of the map there's also a boss, and this boss can actually drop a badge. That boss can drop the Mirviala badge, and right now it's 20 million in the auction. The badge looks really cool and it should be pretty rare because you can only play the event map once a day. And after doing the event map you can go back to the NPC and now you can access the token vendor. So here at the token vendor you can buy inventory slots, but what you should be buying is the Maker's Goldstone. This is a jewel and it gives 15% gold loot. The first 3 stones stack is not removable and there's a 5% chance for Royal Maker's Goldstone, and that one gives 20% gold loot. So you can use 3 of these jewels on your gold loot set to get 45% more gold loot, and if you're lucky you're going to get one of the rare ones which gives 20% gold loot. And here it's really important, you can only get these tokens by doing the daily quests, so you get 1000 a day. So to be able to get 6000 tokens you have to find all of the items before the dailies reset on Sunday. So I will be uploading this video on Saturday, so you still have time to find all of the items. You just need to make sure you do the daily quest before they reset on Sunday. Then you will still be able to get 6000 tokens and you will be able to buy 2 of these stones. You can either use them or you can sell them. We can quickly look how much they cost right now. 75 million. There's not many in the game right now because a lot of people are probably on 2000 tokens just like me right now. This jewel will probably drop to maybe around 15 million gold, which is still a lot because you can get 2 of these and it only takes about 1 hour of playtime. So even if they drop to 15 million gold, you still get 30 million gold for 1 hour of playing. This is some really good gold farming basically. I already found all of the items on 2 of my accounts. I'm just missing the powder here, but as I said, I just need to get all of the items before the dailies reset on Sunday, and it's still Saturday, so I'm fine. I will still be able to get 6000 tokens on this account, and then I will have in total 4 of the new jewels. So this is the entire event. This event is basically a mini event because it only goes on for 1 week. And now I quickly want to share my opinion on this event. So first of all, the entire scavenger hunt, finding all of these items was actually pretty fun. But one issue I did have with this scavenger hunt is that the only way I could access the token vendor and the event map was by finding all of these items. And as you can see, the title and the badge immediately open. So I didn't even have a choice to open the badge and the title. For example, I didn't want this badge and the title. It would have been nicer for me if I just got the badge and the title as an item and I could have sold them maybe in the auction. And now I basically just got this badge and the title against my will. I didn't want this badge and I didn't want the title. I have way nicer titles and way nicer badges. So this badge and the title are just wasting my badge and title space. Then the next issue I had with this event was that most of these hints were really bad. So for example, the Arlorian Archive here at the top, he writes it all down for posterity. Like, how should I know which NPC I should talk to just from seeing he writes it all down for posterity? Like, we do know now it's in Chancel of Light in the building from that one NPC, but that's pretty much impossible to like find out just from the hint. Or another one here, the fiery torch. It says she bears the light, okay? So the fiery torch was actually from an NPC also in the Chancel of Light. And if we go here, you can see it was from this NPC here. And please tell me, where is the torch? I don't see any torch here. What does the torch have to do with this NPC? It doesn't say anything about the torch, about fire. There's no torch anywhere near this NPC. So what does the torch have to do with this NPC? It makes 0 sense. So they really could have done a better job on those hints. Then also the event map is really badly done. You can only play the event map once a day and the event map is nothing special. There's nothing really great about the event map. They could have just left the event map out and they could have just made it, for example, so that for every boss within 5 levels that you kill, you get 10 tokens and you can just keep farming, for example, Rahab, Hidu, Itsuji, and just get these tokens on the side. And then you could just go to the vendor and, for example, buy the jewel. And now the next issue with this event is actually a problem for the developers and not for us players. Because if you haven't noticed, this is a new event. And if you look at the store, there's nothing about this event. There's nothing that you can buy with platinum, which also means the developers are not making any money off of this event. There's no aura, there's no egg, there's no locked in this event. Even if we go to the vendor here in Windmoor, you can see there's nothing you can buy with platinum, no elixir. So the developers are actually making no money off of this event. And especially because this is a new event, this is probably not the best idea to not add any item where you could make money from. A really easy way they could have made a lot of money with is with this jewel here. They could have just charged platinum for it, or could have added a new jewel vault in the store where this jewel is in. But maybe the developers just wanted to try out for 1 week how much money they make if they don't sell anything in an event. So right now you can pretty much only buy Elite Awakening gems and you can buy slots and then sell them in the auction. And maybe they just really wanted to see how much money they make if they don't sell anything in the event itself. But yeah, overall I actually enjoyed the scavenger hunt. I don't think this is a bad event. It's only a 1 week event. It could always be better, but it's definitely not the worst event. Next week will be a big event. It's going to be the Beach Blanket Burglary event and it will be 2 weeks long. So stay ready for that event and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Low,